So I had a fascinating few days in Washington, D.C. last week. I attended the State of the Union speech, which was very dramatic. And, of course, the impeachment process ended on Thursday, and I was being looked after and hosted by a Texan congressman called Louis Gohmert last week, who took me around, and the opportunity came to go and meet the president in the Oval Office. And I've met the president many times in many situations, but I've never been into the Oval Office before, the most famous office in the world. And like everything in life, you kind of see it on television and think it's probably going to be huge, and you go there and it's not actually enormous, but it's very smart, it's very tasteful. I was thrilled to see the bust of Churchill there in the room, because when I spoke to, well, he was President-elect Trump, I guess, on the 11th of November 2016 in his Manhattan apartment, one of the conversations was, please, would you consider putting Churchill back, because he'd been taken away by Obama. So that was particularly pleasing to see. And I never ever say what we've talked about in private. I think it's very important. But hey, he does come on LBC occasionally and tell us what he thinks anyway. But what I can tell you is, I sort of reiterate that he genuinely likes Boris Johnson, and that's a good thing, because he is the most pro-UK president we've had for many, many years, and there are great opportunities there. I did talk with Ian Duncan Smith earlier about other people I'd spoken to in the Republican Party, and many Democrats too, who think the Huawei decision risks the special relationship at a time when we really, with Brexit, should be building it. But if the Democrats think they've beaten him down with the impeachment process, they're in for a shock. I think he and his base are more determined than ever. We had a little exchange of gifts, and he gave me a Keep America Great baseball cap. Remember, Make America Great Again was the 2016 campaign. Keep America Great's the 2020 slogan. I tell you what, I'll bring it in tomorrow and perhaps put it on during a small part of the show. And I gave him the Raw Mint issued 4,300 coins on the 31st of January. You had to go and queue up and collect them from the mint, the new 50p. And I feel bad about this in some ways, because a friend went and queued up for hours to get me one of them. But I couldn't think, what else could I give? The president that's got everything, but he was pro-Brexit. So he's now got on his desk one of those 50p coins minted on the 31st of January.